Hey, brother, it's a team, bro. Let me see the phone again. Pass me the phone. Oh, it's recording.
It is?
Yeah.
Alright. Did you move my GoPro?
No.
Why does it look so low?
I don't know. Take off his savings meeting.
Hey, don't step on this.
Bro, oh.
Huh?
Nothing.
Alright, what's up, guys? This is Marco and Joel. Right now we're going to be going over the whole flower operation that we had going on Valentine's Day and show you everything we did, the whole process, and how we were able to make $1,200 in the process after all. So right here it shows us in the flower district. We were talking to a lot of different vendors trying to get the best prices for the roses, and we ended up going with this guy because we were paying $14 for 15 roses in each box. So we ended up going with him, and we bought, I believe it was 250 roses after all. So now you're gonna see us loading them and taking them back to where we ended up assembling them.
Yeah, before anything, you guys should pause the video, like, subscribe, comment, and also share it. I just want to get my ratios up so you guys can keep watching. We can keep creating content. Thanks.
Something is dead.
We don't make money from the flowers, we make money from the video. Alright, right here we actually got to the studio and we're just bringing the flowers in, and what we also bought was leather and baby bread, which is the white stuff.
So the reason that we brought them to our studio is because it does get pretty cold in there. The florists actually recommend that you keep the flowers stored at around 43 degrees Fahrenheit, and inside our studio we were able to keep it consistently at 45, which is pretty close, and it worked out pretty good. So what we used was a block of dry ice that we got from Smart and Final, and we put that inside of a big cardboard box that we found, and we laid the buckets of flowers on top of it with cold water, and that was able to keep them cold overnight until we started assembling them. So what we did to start the process was first just get the measurements down of the roses for the smaller vases, and once we had those, we just kind of had it like a conveyor belt. Joel was cutting the roses, and then he'd pass them to me, and then I'd make the arrangements.
The funny part is I'm gonna show the time.
Dump the race. Yeah, dump the race. You gotta get right back.
Gotta get right back. Gotta get right.
Roll up the money, the kind of the comma, to go get the money, the bricks. I'm on the block, play with the $20, yeah.
So So generally what we're showing right here is just a couple customers and how we deal with them and how we talk to them. Basically just interaction.
$30,000 profit so far. We're on our ways, baby.
All sold out, baby.
Yeah,
By the time you see this video, they're gonna be sold out, so. Alright guys, we had to relocate. There's not enough traffic right here. So we actually did end up relocating from that first spot because we weren't getting any customers whatsoever. It was kind of weird because the right side we were being blocked by a lot of cars, and then people were driving too fast to actually stop anyways. So we got a spot a lot closer to the busy intersection, and we actually did get a couple customers here. You'll see one right now, and we ended up selling, I believe, $300 worth of flowers on the first day. So now we're gonna show the transition to the second day, and it was pouring, so it was a little harder, but we still made it happen.
So this is the next day. This is actually on Valentine's Day when there's actually more demand for the flowers. And unfortunately for us, someone actually took our last spot where we moved into yesterday, which was on the right side of the gas station. But this time on the new location, I asked the manager of the gas station if we could stay at that corner.
You got Venmo, bro? Come on. This one right here. This one. I also wanted to share a easy sales tip with you guys that you could use for your street vending or just selling anything in general. So a lot of people were coming up to us and saying like, oh, your arrangements are a little too expensive. I could get something cheaper with more flowers in it at Walmart. So I just say, okay, but you're gonna put more money into a billionaire's pocket, or you can help out a kid that's trying to pay his tuition. And they usually understand and they go, oh, you're right, you know, and they want to help you out. So just use everything to your advantage, honestly, and just you'll see the sales happen, and little by little people will start showing up.
I'm tired, man. Let's leave.
What did you need?
Just like one and a balloon.
We can do that.
One rose.
You need one rose?
Yeah.
Alright.
How much you want rose?
We could do one rose and a balloon for 10.
Okay.
Yeah? Alright.
Yeah, that's all.
How's it going? Just tear it off.
Yo.
I love you, man. Keep it coming.
These are the hottest flowers out right now. Got the phone orders, and plus the guy, the manager, I guess, of the gas station, he said we could come through. Some lady took our spot over there right there. We were placed right there. But everything worked out, thank God. We're still out here.
Alright guys, so you basically saw the gist of what it was that day. It was a lot more active. We ended up selling almost all our bases. We were only left with 6, so we ended up making 1,200. It was kind of all over the place once people actually started coming, customers. Some wanted like specific arrangements, and we had extra roses, so we just make them on the spot. Like if they just wanted to buy a dozen, we'll do it real quick and then just give them a quote real quick. Or some people just wanted to come and buy one rose, so we do that and tie a flower, a balloon to it, and then price that at like how much?
Just a little bit more.
Yeah, just a little bit more. So we were just doing that on the spot too, just arranging it the way people wanted. Alright, so the reason we didn't get too much footage of people actually buying is because me and Joel were at school pretty much the whole second day, which was Valentine's Day. So we had some homies run the stand for us for a while, but they didn't have the camera to be able to shoot the footage. And if you have any ideas of any type of grind, just go for it. When we were saying we were gonna sell flowers, everyone thought that we weren't gonna be able to do it our first time, and that like they didn't think we could assemble them all nicely and really get people to buy them. But I mean, we did just fine, and now everyone's asking if they could be a part of the process. So that goes to show that you just got to put the work in. This was our first time ever doing this, and we went in with $400. We spent 2 days in LA trying to get supplies, and we ended up selling, and we left with $1,200. So we split a good amount of profit, and we're definitely doing it again next year.
Plus, you gotta understand, it's 2 rainy days, and we still sold out.